permission, I would like to start the program.
Please go ahead.
Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Back the Roots. So today amongst us, we all know whom we have. Today amongst us, we have Divya, and Divya does not need a lot of introduction, but still I would like to introduce him. And Divya is an alumnus of 2019 batch. Since his childhood, Divya has taken keen interest in exploring nature and its beauty. Divya is now a proud retractor and the founder of Greenarian, an environmental organization. He has brought many laurels for our school, not only in the field of academics, but also in extracurricular activities like linguistic extravaganza, ninja warriors, and chess competitions. He was a part of the school student council for 2 years as a house sports captain and the school head boy. He is very sporty and has brought several goals for our school in the field of sports. He has participated in events like discus throw, badminton, track and field, marathon, cricket, football, volleyball, swimming, cycling, skating, chess, table tennis. Okay, so when it comes to sports, is there anything that you have not tried, Divya? I would like to know that. And he has received these achievements not only in the district level but also at zonal level. He has won in Misa Athletics. He secured the first position in 600-meter running race in the year 2017 and 19 and bagged a bronze in swimming and a gold in volleyball in 2017. He was the captain of school volleyball team for 3 years, and he was also the mentor for school court and has initiated many projects like Literacy Council and Meraki Fest. Divya loves traveling and trekking. He feels that trekking makes him feel heavenly. Currently, he is working as an intern for a social law youth initiative and believes in striving hard to make a difference in society. Okay, so that's about Divya. Divya, how are you feeling today? How are you and how do you feel being a part of this program?
Namaste to all the teachers, to all the members present here. Firstly, I would like to take out some time to thank all the people behind this initiative and for welcoming me on such a great notice. Thank you all the teachers. Thank you Principal Ma'am. Thank you Shaila Ma'am for providing me with this opportunity to come up and speak up today. Uh, I'm doing good. How about you, Ma'am?
I'm doing good too, and it's great to have you here. So before we begin with this candid conversation, I would like you to see a video. Okay, so Priyanka ma'am, can we play the video now?
Yes, ma'am.
So this video is all about you and your memory.
Shaila ma'am, can you see the video?
Yes, ma'am, I can see your screen.
Okay.
so refreshing the video is. Thank you.
Shaila
Um,
ma'am, you are on mute.
So, Divya, was there any event in the school in which you did not participate? I mean, I just looked at the video and I was not able to recollect that. Hence asking. So, Divya, now we would like to know about you. You need to unmute yourself. We need to know about you, Divya. We would like to know which field have you chosen and what are your future plans?
okay, so currently I'm in grade 12, studying humanities at RBK school. Uh, about my future plans, I would like to say that I'm working hard to make a change to bring a change in the society. Um, through my subjects, I like to take up career in the IAS field so that I work and deliver my best for my country. Um, nothing special, it's just an ordinary dream.
Okay. So, what are the activities, co-curricular activities, and achievements that you remember from the school time? And do you still cherish those memories?
Yes, I'm talking about the activities or the co-curricular activities. I have participated in many of the events of our school and from other schools as well. Talking about the memories which I cherish the most is like I cannot express in my words. Not even the great Britannica authors can have words for expressing those feelings which I have instilled in me. Uh, I remember when I was in grade fourth. There was a race. So, like I and we had to participate with our friend. So I had Aditya Gupta as my friend for a three-leg race. We were so tired that day. It was so hot, humid, and we were like, are we gonna make it out? Are we gonna win this match? So we both cherished like for a couple of minutes, and we decided that we'll give our best for that activity. And eventually, when we gave our best, we realized that we were the first one to reach the final race, and we won that match. So that was a good experience with shared with my friend. He is my best friend, Aditya Gupta. Actually, there are many. Uh, like all of them are really lovely. My school days were really fantastic, and I really miss all my friends and teachers. Then I think in the flow I'll keep on saying. So
Right, right. So we miss you, Divya. We miss you as well. And now I would like you to share your experiences as house sports captain and school head boy in the school.
okay, so it was 2017 when 2017 or 2016 when I was selected as the sports captain. I nominated myself for a house captain, and one of my friends, Hridaya, I remember, she was competing with me. It was a blissful journey with her under her campaigning and under her guidance. We had also Himani Ji and Abhishek who constantly cheered me up throughout my academic year when I was the sports captain of Agnya House. It was their constant support and guidance through which I could make a big difference, make a big jump from a small position to a very responsible position. So, yes. And in general, I was doing my duty all the time. I was constantly outside the classroom. I missed my lectures, but I soon, because of the support of my teachers and friends, I could recover in academics very well. And I guess that was seen in when I was in grade 10. Throughout my prelims, I performed up to the mark, and the journey was really great, adventurous, and I loved my journey as the school head boy, wherein I worked for the school.
Okay. So adventurous, when I look at the term adventurous, it reminds me of you, because my interaction with you might have been very short, but when I recollect, I would always remember you as an energetic, lively, spirited, and adventurous boy, who was always up to something, and that naughtiness always sparkled in your eyes. So yeah, that's what I remember about you, and I can still see that on your face. So Divya, what do you
Yes.
consider as the strength of our school, of Ram Ratna International School? What do you think is the strength of our school?
Mom, from the day one, I started observing when I was in grade four, the mission, the vision which our school has, the ideology of learning for life still exists today. That is one of the finest things of our school I can say about. Uh, Nextly or secondly, our school teachers are the backbone of our school, are the structure, are the main trees or like the farmers of our school, and we are the seeds. So, being it rooting us from culturally or sociologically evolving us, or making it a learning experience for us, supporting us, guiding us, motivating us. Everything our teachers and our friends and our school as a whole have done, and I'm a result of it.
Wow, wow, that's wonderful, and it's really heartening to see that you feel like that. And I'm sure all the teachers who are present here also share the same feeling. So, Divya, um, we all know that parents play the biggest role in shaping our lives. What life lessons have your parents given you, and how do you feel that it has played a role in shaping your life?
Hmm. Okay, so my mom is a single parent. My mom has contributed a lot in my life. Being it, I actually cannot justify this question, but I would like to throw some light upon the journey with my mom or my parent. She has been my mother and father both. Um, and always gave me one advice, that always give your best wherever you are, and never forget your country, never forget anyone's contribution, and never betray your country in whatever field you are in. So that is the lifelong experience for me, which my mother and father both gave to me.
Thank you. Thank you. Very well said, Divya. That's a wonderful lesson. That's a wonderful learning. That's really amazing. And please convey my regards to your mother. And congratulations to her for raising a beautiful person like you and inculcating such values in you. So, Divya, what learnings from school do you think have helped you to sail smoothly through the challenges of the outside world?
Okay, coming out from the school after my grade 10th, it was though a tough time, like everybody would have, just like a normal person, everybody would have a tough time. But our school, that is Ramratna International School, has developed abilities or capabilities in us, which have helped us to uh, to evolve, to adapt in the near future, and which was my college life. So I could manage to make new friends. I could actually build a good and smooth relationship with my new teachers. But it was all because of my school and their grooming, through which I could do this.
Right, right. Thank you, Divya. So before we continue with the discussion, I would now request Priyanka ma'am to present the PPT, the small PPT that I have for you. So it's a small fun activity in which ma'am will be showing you some images, and you have to describe those images using one word or a phrase maximum. Please don't use sentences, just a word or a phrase. So your skills of descriptive writing coming
I'll try.
so Priyanka ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I hope we have phone a friend option.
phone a friend. Okay, not really. We do not have many lifelines present here. You can have an
Okay.
expert advice though. Principal ma'am is here.
Definitely Rishma, ma'am.
So, ma'am, you can change the slide once he gives his response. Yes, Divya, this is the first image. Any
Yeah.
word related to this?
Thank you, ma'am. Monsoon, bright day, adventure. I love swimming. Let's nacho.
You're doing great. Let's nacho.
Student struggle room. Acting like tech savvy.
Acting like tech savvy. Okay, interesting.
Then these speeches of principal ma'am. This was the best activity I could remember, which our principal ma'am conducted. Uh, it was like, okay, a word, memories, school memories.
Divya, I remember this very well, and this is also a very precious memory to me.
Yes, ma'am.
I conducted this, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am, we can see you there.
I think it's because ma'am's dress is also like the student's uniform.
Right, right. The color is similar. Yes. So, yes, ma'am, next slide. One word.
Ma'am, school ground cannot be described in one
See, that's the challenge. I'm asking the school sports captain to describe the
word. We
ground
had
in.
so many activities in the ground. We annual day, sports day, everything. Yes, Gregory sir is correct.
Right, right.
Trekking time. Oh, seesaw.
Come on, quick, one word.
Thank you, sir. Let's play.
Okay, Greg, so you will have to stop it now.
No, 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 ma'am. He's my lifeline. Oh my God. Lawrence, beautiful smile, a good mentor, greeneration.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Divya. So I hope again the slideshow brought many more memories back to you.
Yes, ma'am.
So, let's continue our conversation. Divya, now I would like to know that how is the outside world different from the school, from the life in the school, or from the world in the school?
Okay. So basically, the outside world, the reality or the bitter truth of the real world is far different from the environment of our school. We lived in a cocoon in our school, which was made and nurtured by our teachers. Uh, the outside world is quite straightforward, quite bitter at times, and always teaches you lessons. But I think it is far not more than a challenge. Like our school has trained us very well in competing in confronting such challenges. So that was not a big difference I could relate up to. Yeah, the outside world is how it is, but our school has always supported us to be what we want to see in the world.
Very rightly said, Divya. I totally agree that the world outside, as you described it, as the bitter truth, it's pretty harsh. But yes, RRIS has definitely made us all competent that we go out and adapt in the world. So, Divya, I would like to know: are you still in touch with your classmates? Are you still in touch with your
Yes,
friends? And
yes.
what memories? And please share some memories that you have. I can see many of them are present here too, and it's a warning that they all are listening.
Okay, so it was our sports period. It was our PDIP time, wherein we were playing volleyball. So I remember one of my friend. I would not like to reveal his name, but accidentally Prashant came up, turned up, and he removed his trouser, which was so embarrassing for that friend of mine. And we were all chasing behind each other that time, and it was so loving, so funny that I cannot express that feeling out. Uh, okay, do we have that person here? First of all, I would like to see that.
I will have to check.
No, no,
Um,
I won't say the name.
oh, right. You haven't revealed the name of the person,
Yes,
so you will
but
have
many
to.
of my classmates know. Hey, no way, no way. Okay, next, next could be like. mm, No, actually, I have seen like I have always been with my friends, so all the time spent with them was really special to me. I remember that whenever we used to have our annual day or sports day in the recent years, we used to go visit Geeta Sandwich or fast food restaurant, and we used to party over there. Uh, then we have been to several parties, birthday parties, be it Hridayas ones or Adyansh. We used to cycle all the day whenever we used to get free time. I and a couple of my friends used to visit Dishan's place for playing PSP and video games, and we used to, enjoy our school life to the most. Being at school, I used to spend my time like I used to have extra lectures because I took a subject which was which I had to deliver, which I had to appear independently. So though there was constant support, moral support, and teaching support from all the faculties of our school, be it Smita ma'am, Nitin sir, or Champa ma'am, they really worked hard and brought me up to the mark. Um, Also, I used to experiment in laboratories. I used to sit alone. I used to make some or the other devices out of the toys, and that was really a loving time which I could spend in my school.
Right. I remember you told me that if
Yes, ma'am,
that you
photometer.
spent time in library. Okay. So, Divya, what is the one thing about school that you miss the most?
Uh, Not very difficult question because it cannot be a one thing or a one word.
Okay,
Ma'am,
so the first thing
a
about
smart
school that
move, ma'am, I would say school days.
school days, right. So you miss the school as a whole.
Every day, yes, ma'am.
The thing about the school, right? Divya, did you ever get a chance to have breakfast with Principal Ma'am? And how was
Yes,
your
ma'am.
experience then?
Okay. So I had got one chance with having breakfast with our beloved principal ma'am. That was really amazing. I don't remember much of it because I was very small, but the journey which, the experience which I got was being confident. Ma'am at the end shook our hands and mom asked us to make it. Mom actually asked us or told that having shaking hand with the next person uh, reveals your confidence. So that day I learned this lesson.
Right.
I'm so happy to
So,
remember it, Divya. I told that your handshake should be firm. It
Yes,
should
mom,
not
firm
be
handshakes.
like you're apologetic to shake hands, or you are sweating, or you are afraid, or you are too
Yes, mom.
overbearing. So it always has to be firm and gentle. Wow, I'm so
Yes,
happy
mom.
that you remember. I don't even remember that that was the precise moment I said all this. But yes, this is my thought, and I'm sure I must have said it. But I'm happy that you remember it. God bless you.
Also, as a mother, mom shared her tiffin with us, which we said no, no, no for formalities, but we really loved the food which mom gave to us.
It was a school food. Yeah? Which one you're talking about? The
Mom,
breakfast?
you brought a tiffin, huh, that day. Maybe
Oh,
Dinesh Bhaiya had
oh, great.
brought that for you.
You have a good memory. Yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, Divya told me one more thing when we were talking over the phone. He said, I did not like to eat, but I had 4 or 5 glasses of milk that day.
I hope it did not cause you any health problems later.
No, 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 mom.
Divya, no wonder you were the captain of the volleyball team for 3 years, with that amount of milk. You're bound to have a lot of strength in you. So, Divya, given a chance, would you like to come back or would you want to come back to the school, to your school for a day?
Definitely, mom. There is no thinking for that thing.
Right.
Definitely, yes.
So, we would love to have you back, Divya. The pleasure is all ours. Divya, what do you think? How can alumni contribute to the school? How can the school alumni contribute to the school?
Um, the school alumni is a team or an association which has known the school to the most. We people can voluntarily contribute towards our school and make an effort in maybe planning activities or delivering talks to our peers, our juniors, so that they get a learning experience from there. Also, whenever our school organizes some or the other events, we, as the alumni or alumnus of our school, should support that movement and contribute towards it. So that would be a great move if all of us could contribute towards it.
And after having said that, do you have a message that you would like to share with your juniors?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So basically, hello to my juniors. It is not a very unique message which I would like to share today. Uh, just understand one thing, that today you need to work hard to make your future bright. Our teachers are always there and will always be there. Our seniors would be always be there to support you morally and to get you through all the phases of life. But it would be only you to confront that challenge. And challenges or problems will come and go. But it is you who need to work hard and you need to give your best for that moment.
Wow, very, very wonderfully said, Divya. So now I would like to invite the teachers, other teachers, if they have any message to share with Divya. I would request all the teachers to unmute themselves and speak.
Yeah, Shaila ma'am, may I speak? This is
Yes,
Usha.
ma'am,
Usha.
please.
Namaste, Divya. How are you?
Namaste, ma'am. I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, if I go back, if I remember Divya, he was always a very sweet boy, uh, very inquisitive. Like always he used to come up with queries and always smiling. smiling. So keep up your contagious smile. You're still that. I can see the change in you. You have really become very confident, and uh, I mean, you are really a very good boy. Like I remember whenever you used to come that side near my cabin, used to come. You always used to talk to me, and then used to go. So, all the best, Divya, for your future. God bless you, and always be in touch. Um, all the best to you. God bless you, beta.
Definitely, ma'am. Thank you so very much, ma'am.
Thank you, Usha ma'am. Namaste, Divya.
Namaste, Smita, ma'am.
How are you, Divya?
I'm doing really good, ma'am. आप कैसे हो?
बस एकदम अच्छे हैं. Nice to see you after so many days, and you're really looking very.
Thank you, ma'am.
So we really miss you. If I talk about you, very witty, very smart, jovial, and as Usha ma'am said, very inquisitive, always ready with loads of questions. So the moment we used to see you coming towards us, we were prepared for questions की बारिश होने वाली है अब. But we really enjoyed being with you, and you were very responsible, Divya, and you were always ready to take all the responsibilities, and you used to do it with utmost sincerity. So that's the best part in you. And though you have loads of questions, but your questions used to make us also think. So I mean, that was fun always. And the way you used to take initiative, I remember 2-3 days you were in chemistry lab working on potometer ki kaise bhi karke potometer banana hi hai. You and Aryan Datta, and you had almost made it. Unfortunately, because it was near the window, wind came and that window just closed and it broke. So we were so upset about it. But you really worked hard and you did a great job. And that is what your thing was, can do attitude, extremely positive about everything. So keep up this attitude, this positivity, this inquisitiveness always in you. You were a very good orator. You are a very good orator right now. The way you have given your answers and everything shows, and a very decent, sober, a very well mannered, cultured boy. So really hats off to you, and congratulations to your mother as well, who instilled such beautiful values in you. So as ma'am has
Thank you,
rightly said
ma'am.
in the chat box that he has made a gem, and you are really that. So congratulations and wish you all the best. Be in touch. You're always in touch. That makes us feel much, more proud of you. That no matter what, you always keep on sending some messages. You're always in touch. So keep doing that always, and wish you all the best. Take care.
Thank you so very much, ma'am.
Yeah, just I would like to add one more. This is Usha here. One more thing. He was always, a good listener. Like, whatever like advice we had to give him, or we had to tell him something, he will listen and he will try to, imbibe that good things. Like, he would try to follow the advice. So I would say that he was like he never used to argue with us. Like if we tell him some good things, he will always take it up, understand, and try to follow it. So that's a very good quality of you, Divya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Usha ma'am. Thank you, Smita ma'am.
Yes, Divya,
Hello,
handsome.
Greek sir.
So I'm your lifeline, you said, right? So
Yes,
yeah,
yes, definitely. All the teachers are.
that I was just writing my own answer. I didn't mean to help you there, but then good, you were very attentive and looking at those things. As everybody said, wonderful interview given by you, and you have a charming personality, and the nature that you have is very, very, very attractive in the sense you never. I've never seen you getting upright on anybody or getting angry on anyone. The calm nature that you had it, and as they said that you have been very inquisitive. I never taught you, but then I have interacted you at several places, at several occasions, and I seen that you are a hardworking boy. You had shouldered so many responsibilities. Few things that I know about you, I don't think so will offend you, but then I just want to add here. After the school, also after you left the school, after 10th standard, you started taking tuitions, tutoring children. That's such a wonderful quality. Just maybe because of whatever is the case, but then you are helping them, you're giving extra knowledge that you have got from your school and everything. So that quality I really appreciate of you. I also want
Thank
to
you, sir.
narrate one incident. Uh, your cousin, Manan Jain. Yes, I remember because in English class, he's in grade two, and few activities where I asked him to make videos and send and all. So there was one activity which he was getting stuck up. If you remember the conjugation of verbs, and you all were in
Hmm.
Karzat, and you helped him, and he delivered to the T to best later. So I happened to ask him someday, then he said that it was Divya Bhaiya and Freya Didi who helped me in preparing. So I mean, I was so happy that what culture you have received, or what values you have received from RRIS, helping each other and many more. You have done the same thing with your cousin, and I'm sure you're doing with others as well. So it's a wonderful thing, and God bless you, dear, and always shine like a star. And you're very dear, close to me. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Namaste everyone. Namaste Divya.
Namaste, ma'am. Namaste, ma'am.
How are you, Divya?
Good, good.
Yeah.
आप कैसे हो,
For
ma'am?
me, ma'am, Divya, I'm good. Divya was not just a friend for me; he was a partner, EVM partner, I could say. I remember we sit and we used to have a long talks on topics related to environment, and I'm really happy. I'm so proud that still you are, taking initiatives, and you're, having some NGOs and all. I know about it, and am I feel so proud of it that you didn't just study the subject, but you are applying it, or you're making use of it in your life. I'm so proud of you. All the best,
Thank you.
Divya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And Divya, please congratulate your mother as well. She has the lion's share in
Definitely,
what
sir.
you both are, you and Freya. Congratulations to her as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dhanashri ma'am. Thank you, Greg sir. Um, I would now like to request, I can see many of your classmates present here. So if any one of you wants to speak or share something, you may unmute yourself and speak.
Namaste Divya, namaste everyone.
Namaste,
One thing
Divya.
I like about Divya
Hi.
is he is so full of life and so optimistic. We are still in touch, and whenever we talk, it is always so much fun. And I like that he never loses on opportunities. He grabs each and every opportunity and wants to make the most out of it. He tries to be a better version of himself. Even now, I see messages from him, Vidya, please fill in this form, please do this, this is my activity, and all that. I feel so good to see him. He is always involved in each and everything, and since the beginning, he has always been an all rounder. Even in the school, he helped me if I had a trouble or a doubt or something. And even now, he helps me, and I hope that we'll still be in touch. All the best, Divya. Keep
Thank you,
smiling.
Divya, for your kind words.
Thank you, Hridaya. So I would now like to request Principal Ma'am to share her remarks, to share her views.
That is my privilege. It's a pleasure to speak about Divya and speak to Divya. So Divya can be said as a very fine example of the product of RRIS vision and mission. Whether it is about his empathy, his compassion for people, his responsible attitude, confident demeanor, collaborating with people, thinking new ideas, innovative. And most of all, what I love is I have not seen him losing his calm. He inquires about everything. He would not be dominating even in a role where he can afford to be dominating. I've seen him as a head boy, and it is not everybody's cup of tea to serve the role with your counterpart being your senior. Megha was the head girl when he was the head boy. He was in grade 9, Megha was in grade 10. It can lead to so many complications in how you deliver your role with a senior being your counterpart. But I've seen him so in such a dignified way he delivered his responsibilities. Also in stressful situations, how to complete your target. I've seen when I had given them an ultimatum that iris activities that you planned are not happening and you have to anyhow complete this. And on the day before the sports day, or probably on the same day as sports day, they had come up with the plan for completing their activity of treasure hunt, if I am not wrong. So that was
Yes,
something which
ma'am.
was again another example of their team, that is Megha and Divya together, trying their best to achieve their goal, and which they did. I'm very, very, very proud of that. These are the qualities which will take you to great heights in life. And by great heights, I don't mean heights of money, heights of fame. That will definitely follow you, but heights of satisfaction in life and happiness. One last thing that I would say, what matters to me and appeals to me in this boy is the ability to accept situations, adjust to them, not cry about it, but doing your best to handle the situations. Even in the personal affairs, the personal family life, I have seen that he has probably gone through a rough patch that most of the people go through. But at such a young age, the way he has handled himself and brought himself out as a much brighter version of himself, that is something amazing, extraordinary. The credit goes to your mother, your sister, you, the most of all. And then
Thank
being
you,
able
ma'am.
to accept and say it before people the way he has spoken today, I'm so proud of you. God bless you, Divya. Stay like this. I am full of emotions. I have tears in my eyes. That's just because of the pride that I have for you, the love I have for you. So God bless you, my son, and you will always be
Thank you,
precious
ma'am.
to me. God bless you.
Ma'am, I would like to say something. Divya did not want to, attend this session as a guest. So somehow I convinced him. He said, "Ma'am, मैं क्या बोलूँगा, कैसे बोलूँ? What should I talk? I am not confident." So somehow I convinced him to, come on this session as a guest. So thanks, Divya. Finally, I convinced you.
No, no, ma'am. Pleasure is mine.
I'd like to share a few words. I've been observing this session and most of the sessions as an outsider. I've just recently joined RRIS, but today, when I just realized that this young child has just passed out in 2019, and the level of maturity he presents is immense. The humbleness, the maturity, the thought process, his vision, and the thoughts that he has for himself and the society are truly hallmark of the institution that he's come out of. And I'm sure he'll do many more things to make all of his teachers proud. All the best to you, Divya. All the best to you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm
Thank
speaking
you.
out of turn, Shaila, but I just wanted to convey through Divya my appreciation and reverence for his mother and love to Freya. Please convey this to your
Okay, definitely.
mother and Freya. And also, this is an appeal to rest of the alumni, those who are attending here today. Come forward. We are waiting to host you. Divya has mentioned some of his friends like Aditya Gupta. He mentioned Prashant. He mentioned Dishant. And I can see so many of you here. So why don't you just take up the opportunity? We are waiting to host you. And it is your own school, your own family. I hope you're not shy, you're not afraid, you're not scared. You are our children. We are just looking forward to having you on this platform. So all the best. Let's see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
And
did the best
I'm
friend not
sure
speak?
all of
Shaila?
them will. Yes, ma'am.
His, his best friend he mentioned he did not speak. Aditya, would you like to speak?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, Aditya. Namaste.
Namaste, ma'am. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Divya. What's up?
Good, good. How about you?
I'm doing good. So, what about Divya? I mean, he could. I really cannot explain what guy he was basically. So, I mean, he was the. You could say a complete guy. All out. I mean, all out of us. He was the. I mean, I could say he's. I mean, he's nothing. I can't describe him. He was my best friend for like 4 years, but then after that, I mean, he was too academic. I mean, he was like very rigorous and focused into stuff. So I after that we kind of drifted apart. But I mean, after 10th, I mean, when I did not have I did not have him. So I just felt like, what was I losing on? I mean, he's a very kind guy, polite guy. I mean, you can approach anyone, can approach him. Honestly, anyone can approach him. He does not hate anyone. He's a very, I mean, he has a good sense of humor, but not that good, because I mean, he's honestly, like, he's too much more into an academic. Like, you could call him a global student. He thinks globally. He has, I mean, he's an animal lover. I mean, he thinks about. I mean, he has many good deeds going on. He's, I mean, he's a social guy. Or you could say a complete human being, which the today's world requires. So I mean, that's it. I mean, you are my good friend, but I don't know how we
We
lost touch.
are good friends.
I know that, but things are different. So you live apart. We
We
do not
might
meet
not
every day.
interact with each other every day, but we still
Yes,
share the same bond.
definitely. I
Thank
Thank
remember
you,
you.
that
Aditya.
one thing. I remember that relay race. I was in fourth. I mean, I had like recently joined the school. That was my first year. It was a very new environment. I never went into such, I mean, a polite and welcoming school. I mean, it was very, we had sports, and I was a sporty guy. So I met Divya. I mean, he was the most, I could say, the most good player. I mean, so it was a three-leg race, and I won my first gold medal. I was like really, really happy. We both were. So, and like that was the first thing in my school when I made a real memory, which I could like collect it. I mean, I could remember it whenever I meet him, or I mean, when I remember of him. So it's like one of the most memorable things in my life.
Thank you, Aditya.
Thank you, Aditya. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you for making him speak. He was not ready to share these feelings, but when he started,
I mean, I'm really like, I'm gonna cry, because I mean, my friends, they were my life to me. I mean, honestly, without friends, you cannot walk through life.
right, right, very well said, Aditya. That's absolutely true. So, Divya, just as Usha ma'am and Smita ma'am shared that you have lots and lots of questions. Actually, I guess it's the rub-off effect. Today, I have got loads of questions for you, but unfortunately, we have the constraint of time. So, conversations never stop. They should never stop. So, we will not put an end to it, and we would love to talk to you. We would love to interact with you again. But we would like to end today's conversation here, or rather, let's put a ultimatum to the conversation, to this conversation. And so let's end this session here. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Divya,
ma'am.
for coming here, and it
Thank
was
you,
lovely
ma'am.
talking to you. It was lovely interacting with you. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, sharing your feelings. I had a lovely time. Divya, I'm sure you too had one.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you really much for allowing me to come up here and speak.
Thanks again, and namaste, everyone. I would request all
Namaste
the
to
other
all.
students to come up and